Hello, friends. Welcome to Squared Plans, where creative planning and organization comes to life. I'm Stephanie, and today I'll be showing you how I set up my goals and tasks for the month of June within my agenda planner. So let's get planning. And I've got a few highlighters here that I'll be using, along with my friction pen, and that's all we'll need. So as you can see, everything is pre-decorated. I do that decoration in my monthly setup video if you're curious about those stickers. And now I'm pulling out my annual and quarterly goals pages for reference as we set up this month's goals. Okay, so to begin, I am basically going to be pulling my first 3 monthly goals directly from my quarter two goals. I have my quarterly goals broken down into time segments, so it makes it nice and easy for me to pull those milestones out for my monthly, weekly, and daily tasks. Really quick, I'll just go ahead and write in the categories for those 3 goals that I'll be addressing from the quarterly section. And we'll start off by addressing my first quarterly goal, which is to put all of my 2026 files into my Etsy shop. I've been plugging away at this all quarter, and the last step here will be to finish uploading and listing all of those 2026 files. The first thing I need to do is to finish out my mini file creation. I was hoping to have it done in May, and it didn't quite work out. There's also a set of future logs I want to add for the following year that I haven't yet addressed. So I'm going to put that up for my week goal setting in order to hopefully get that done and ready to go. Next, we're going to move on to what this month should be focused in on, which is my listings. So first thing I need to do is create all of the new listing images, and I'll set that to be done in week 2. And then I need to, of course, prep all the listings on Etsy. It's quite a few files, something like 200 files that I need to create new listings for. So I'll get that prepped hopefully in week 3. And then if all goes to plan, complete and post all of the 2026 files by week 4. That is a big goal for me. It takes up a lot of time, and obviously I'm even a little bit behind, so I am not really focusing in on anything that's too big and too time-consuming on my other areas of my goals. However, I do have my health goal that I'm always working towards, and this one here, I have a goal to reach a 5% decrease in body fat by the end of this quarter. So I just have the overarching goal to be to decrease body fat and maintain muscle, and hopefully I'll be able to hit that 5% mark at the end of the quarter, but we will see. It's been a real struggle. So one of the first things I want to do to make that happen is to complete 2 workouts daily. I've been doing that for 3 to 4 days a week, and now I really want to up it to see if that makes any dent into my body fat percentage. I also need to be a little bit more focused in on my nutrition. I've been doing much better with what I'm eating and staying away from all my sugary treats, but I want to get a little more focused in on my macros and things that I know are calorie deficit type meals, and make sure that I identify and ingest those throughout the month to see if I get over the finish line. I also, of course, want to get more steps, 10,000 steps daily with a minimum of 8. And then finally, continuing to add progressive overload during my strength training workouts, hopefully to build more muscle and or maintain the muscle that I currently have. So that's my health goal, and I have been working towards that for the whole quarter, as I mentioned. This last quarterly goal that I'll be entering in is my deep cleaning and organization for de-stress. That's why it's a mindset goal. I just feel like everything works better when the whole house is clean and I don't have anything just kind of at the back of my mind that needs to be done. So I want to wrap up all the spring deep cleaning hopefully in this month. I was hoping to have it done in May, but there's a few items that I didn't quite get to, so hopefully I can wrap things up in June. So first off, I want to tackle those deep cleaning areas that I haven't done, and one zone a week is a good range for me. I may or may not be able to get to it every week, but one zone to concentrate on per week is fairly doable. And then I'm planning to set aside at least 4 hours a week for that deep cleaning process. It does take quite a while is what I've found, and just kind of thinking things through sometimes when it comes to the organizing part of it, does take a little bit of mental energy as well. So I do need to gather any cleaning or organizing supplies before I start the cleanup and hopefully have those ready. And then finally, I still need to keep up with the regular cleaning of the house throughout the week. So keeping that in the back of my mind that I have another 2 hours per week or so that I should be devoting to the house tidying, if you will. For my last goal, like I said, have a lot going on, specifically with that first goal. So I'm going to try to keep it fairly light as far as goals go. I'm going to get a goal from my life category there on my vision board, which is basically to schedule in more fun activities. So I'll write in to complete more fun, fulfilling activities or experiences. I just get in such a workhorse mode, and I don't make time to do things that are fun and out of the ordinary, just because I know there are things that need to be done and they're in the back of my mind constantly. And so sometimes it's just better to get it done than to worry about it. But I feel like my days are just blending together, and I definitely want more fun in my life. So I want to schedule one fun experience each week. Hopefully that'll be doable. We will see. I have a lot, as you can see, going on. So hopefully I can fit in at least one fun thing each week. I'll need to do a little bit of research too on some of the activities I think might be fun, like events coming up maybe, or day trips, and pre-plan it basically before the week starts so that when the time comes for me to go, I'm all ready to go and I don't have to worry about it. Also, not making excuses, avoiding the fun experience, saying that I, have work to do. That's my constant burden that I'm always trying to overcome, is to not just focus on work, but to have that work-life balance. And then I started a quick little ideas list so that I could really remember to do this goal and make time for it, because these things all seem like fun. Going to a new restaurant or attending a new event, exploring the area, day tripping, maybe even going to a water park since it's so freaking hot here. So hopefully we'll get to a couple of those at least during the month. Next, we are on to the monthly tasks section of this printable. This printable is actually available in my shop if you're interested. Links are down below in the description for more. And I'm just breaking it down by week, adding in the actual dates so that I can better keep track of these tasks on a weekly basis. And then adding in a little bit of fun color with these highlighters just to jazz things up a bit and tie it all to the monthly theme. This is a 5-week printable. There's technically really only 4 solid weeks in June. And then the last week is just like one day of June, and then it goes into July. So I'm going to add it on there as kind of a way to remember to do some things and maybe shift them over into my July goals. But I'm really going to be focused in on the first 4 weeks on this one. So one of the tasks that takes up most of my time throughout the week is video production. I spend roughly 4 hours a day, 4 days a week on video production. So I want to make sure that I have that in, so I'm aware that that time is going to be required and will take away from my goals. That I will add in as time blocks into my weekly schedule. making sure that I have that kind of on my radar is one of the big things. I also have a lot of freelance projects, but they kind of fluctuate week to week, so I'll add those in as they come up and put those into some of those task slots. But now I'm focusing in on the goal achieving tasks that I want to complete each week. So I'm adding in those first 4 weeks of Etsy projects that I want to make sure that I get done to complete goal 1. Basically breaking it down exactly how I have it there on the monthly goal sheet, and then slotting it into its appropriate week. I shouldn't need to go into a 5th week on that. I should be free and clear on that, but if I do, I have that 5th week going into July if need be. I've also added in just a quick check my body composition and measurements reminder there for week 5. Basically on the 30th of June or the 1st of July, I need to check it, see if I've hit that 5% reduction goal. And then each week I'll set up a space for deep cleaning, and then also for that fun experience. And I'll figure that out, what I'm going to end up doing week to week, and plan it in just so I don't forget that task. Like I said, I will be adding in more tasks other than those once the weeks kind of come into play and I see how my schedule's panning out with my freelance work as well. But I'll quickly write in these video production tasks as well for all the weeks. It's very repetitive, so I'll just write that in real quick. One note about my health goal, I really keep track of my health goal on a daily basis. I have a whole planner devoted to it, so I don't really put those tasks in, but I am keeping track of it through that health planner, just so you know. So that goal is definitely being monitored. It's just not in this area, which is more work focused or more task oriented, I guess, than my health goal tends to be. And basically, once I've gotten all of these production items in, we will be done, friends. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also, go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch. And think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we will see you next time. Bye!